pas l'indépendance. Sauf tuer les gens au lieu de travailler. Il ne le fait pas. Donc merci. Voici Contre ici. What? You have? Oh, you have? Yeah. Pas l'indépendance. Sauf tuer les gens au lieu de travailler. Il ne le fait pas. Donc merci. Voici ton ici.
Nous sommes là par une question de partage de la peine. Nous avons déjà compris la marche de commencer. Là, les camarades de l'État. L'une des pancartes. Vraiment, ils sont touchés. Je ne peux pas savoir qu'un être humain pouvait prendre la vie de la vie d'un être humain. Alors, Président, bienvenue là, je suis à la fenêtre, on a pas parlé.
manifester devant la Maison Blanche et devant le public américain pour signifier notre mécontentement, notre chagrin vis-à-vis des massacres qui se sont passés à Zogota. Et nous le faisons en solidarité avec le peuple guinéen, nous le faisons en solidarité avec l'humanité, nous le faisons pour que ceci cesse. Et trop c'est trop, nous en avons trop subi et nous voulons que ceci prenne fin. La Guinée peut marcher sans verser le sang des Guinéens. Nous pouvons avoir de meilleures politiques. Cette politique ne marche pas. Il est temps et grand temps de changer cette politique. Nous demandons et exigeons que le gouvernement guinéen prenne ses précautions, ses dispositions pour arrêter ce genre de carnage. Merci et nous demandons à tous les Guinéens de se solidariser avec les gens de Zogota. Merci de nous avoir accordé votre micro.
Whole Guinean community.
Thank you.
I hope you mean representatives of the whole community.
Okay, yeah.
We are
A sample, a representative of the whole community. That's true. Yeah, one last friend that is working. He's the current president of the Guinean community in the district. And that's delegation.
How large is the Guinean community here in the Washington area?
In the Washington area, I think at least you will count 3,000 at least.
Yes.
Last Sunday we had our election to elect the actual leadership. That's Mr. Janet.
Oh, nice meeting you.
So, and we had 800 showing up to just cast ballot.
That's a very good turnout.
So, yeah, I'm guessing. That guy doesn't want to come on.
You're a busy man.
Yeah. On behalf of the whole Guinean community, and we are here to give you this petition,
Yes.
so that you can echo our voice.
Shouldn't we sign it? I mean,
With
we are
the
representative of an organization. We could sign it.
so that the government can do something about it. Ask the Guinean government to take care of what's going on there and to stop that injustice and the killing of innocent people. I guess Karen did explain to you
The general background, yes. So we
Yeah.
did get some reporting on the incident itself.
was took place. So we have, that's our petition here. And
Yeah,
back
both
here we
French
have
and English,
no, the English version I'm gonna send you. That's electronically.
The English version is, of course, easier to circulate than the
Okay,
government's.
I will send that to you today.
Moi, j'ai parlé en français, mais il y a longtemps que j'ai parlé
Vous parlez bien. And this is a report from the Catholic Organization for Human Rights, it's the Caritas. And this is another report from 3 NGOs that were the first on the ground when the event took place. So you have both Tita's report there.
Excellent.
And we look forward to seeing something coming out of the States asking that government to take action on what's happened, because so far they decided they were going to set up an independent committee to investigate what's happened, but we haven't seen anything.
And they have pressed also another demonstration today in Guinea, in Conakry. They had dispersed people from the stadium after they assembled to manifest, to demonstrate, to call upon the government to take care of these things. They were dispersed by the forces, government forces, security forces.
That's kind of routine now.
Yes.
Did the security forces claim they hadn't applied for a permit, or
Well,
What they do, you will apply for the permit, they will wait until the date, and they don't give it to you, they don't say anything, and the morning when you're about to meet, oh, no permit.
Delay is the deadliest way of saying
Yes.
Exactly.
Can I call you Randy?
yes, please.
Do the best you can, for the sake of not only our community here, but for the relationship between Guinea and the U.S.
Well, actually, for the people of Zarua,
That's right, that's right.
the people of that community are the ones that I want to help the most.
To make it a reality. We count on you, and then I'm sure you will do everything in your power to make it a reality.
Well, I can tell you that our embassy in Conakry is aware of this. They reported on it very quickly, and they talked to the civil society people who said they were on the ground. So I hope that you will encourage these two NGOs as well, if they haven't already spoken with the embassy, to do so, or if they have to update and keep them updated on the process of that committee and how they see things working out. Because the more ears, the more eyes, the more mouths, the better.
We will make available the English version.
I'll send that to you tonight or tomorrow morning first.
As Karen mentioned, I am a labor officer by background. And as soon as I read this report, I understood, or I thought I understood, where a lot of the frictions had come in. This is a Brazilian company, I believe, the mining company.
Right.
I don't know if the Brazilian mining companies have as much experience as the American companies do
That's right.
in what can go wrong if you do not establish good relations with a local community when you come in. Is there a Guinean community in Brazil, perhaps?
We do
Very
have
few.
the former lady is also in Brazil.
Yes.
So I would suggest, even if it's just two people,
Okay.
that you do something like what you're doing today with the Brazilian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and if they have a Ministry of Commerce and Industry or something like that, or mining,
We
to
already
also share this information and make sure they're aware, because they of course have more authority over a Brazilian company
Yes.
than we do. But one of the key dynamics I have seen, and I've done this around the world, so I feel like I can speak with experience, it is so critical for the company to help the local community become able to benefit from the mining.
Right.
When you're in a remote place like that, where I will bet you the school is very small, many students
Or
either
non-existent.
don't go or non-existent, or they only go till 6th grade. The mining companies tend to be fairly technological. Many of the workers they hire need to have good training.
Right.
But that's the excuse. The excuse is too easy. Oh, there's no one local we can hire. Their responsibility should extend to helping to build up the local school, so that they can train, so that the community can help train the people who have at least some of the skills. You don't need an engineering degree to be a cook, to be a guard, to be a driver,
Absolutely.
to be a gardener, but you do need to be literate.
Right.
You do need to understand math. You need to have some idea of what's going on so that you don't hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. So that is where it's so important that the company, the local government, and the community have to work together in partnership. Now, if I were a smart company, I would find the best student in the community and maybe give them a scholarship to a technical school in Conakry or a university in Conakry, maybe a teacher to send as well. That's a good way to build up good relations, to build up a rapport. So these are the kinds of practices I have told the embassy they need to urge upon the company, and I would suggest that you also convey to the community there, these are the kinds of things they should be asking for. You don't just say, hire us, because if you haven't got the qualifications, they're not going to hire you. You have to say, train us so that we can qualify for these kinds of, tell us what you need. Tell the school system what you need. And we will, and work with us to help that, to build this up. Now, as far as I know, most of the dispute was about employment.
Right.
But were there also land or environment issues?
Land, environment issue.
And local corruption, because what happened, I mean, the local and some cronies are trying to take advantage of the situation to hire their own laborers.
A lot.
Leave aside the
familiar
villagers.
story,
Yes. A lot of it is government mismanagement of public funds. Okay. There were some allocations made by the company, as we heard it. And these allocations were never never reached the people. Yes, and then the people came back to ask what's going on. We were promised this, we never seen, we never heard, and then they say send people there to repress them.
A very familiar kind of story that unfortunately we've seen in Indonesia and a variety of other places.
Right.
Brazil, however, does have a lot of experience in its own country with this kind of problem. So they should have a pretty good idea of what they would like to see their companies do.
Chers compatriotes guinéens, c'est toute la communauté guinéenne qui est aujourd'hui réunie à Washington DC pour dénoncer les massacres crapuleux qui ont été commis par les forces de sécurité et de défense guinéennes à Zorota, un village où les paysans dormaient paisiblement, où ils sont rentrés, tués 5 personnes, blessés plusieurs et traumatiser toute la population riveraine. Nous ne voulons plus que cela arrive en Guinée. Nous voulons que notre gouvernement prenne ses responsabilités. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes là pour dénoncer devant la Maison Blanche. Comme vous pouvez constater, il y a même des gens ici qui représentent, qui démontrent ce qui s'est passé à Zorota. Vous voyez, ce n'est pas seulement les Guinéens, il y a même des Blancs avec nous. Elles montrent à la face du monde aujourd'hui ce qui s'est passé à Zorota, comment de paisibles populations ont été tuées et massacrées par nos dirigeants. Nous ne voulons plus que ça se répète en Guinée. Nous disons trop c'est trop de sang coulé, arrêtons les crimes et vive la justice. Merci.
What do you want? Justice. What do you want? Justice. When do you want? Now. When do you want? Now. No justice? No peace. No justice? No peace. Justice for Zorota. Justice for Zorota. Justice for Zorota. Justice for Zorota. Justice for Zorota.
Monsieur Nestor Niakwelama, je suis désolé, je réside aux États-Unis depuis 14 ans. Alors je suis en train de dire le problème de Zorota, ça m'a trouvé en Guinée, d'abord à Conakry, après je suis allé à Zérékoré. Et d'abord je vais vous dire que tout ce qui se passe ici, tout ce qu'on a organisé pour que la marche soit faite, et c'est pour que les gens puissent penser à tout ce qui se passe en Guinée et tout ce qui a blessé beaucoup de familles en Guinée. Alors, ce que moi je voudrais et ce que je suis en train d'expliquer est que, s'il vous plaît, essayez de penser à les enfants, à les parents des morts. Essayons d'ouvrir quelque chose pour les enfants, les soutiens pour les enfants, pour les soutiens des mamans qui sont restées après les morts, après les massacres. Donc, je prie encore, je vous en prie, le vieux Hazal, le charge de Conakry, de Zérékoré est en train de faire le bon travail. Et vraiment, je félicite beaucoup et je félicite tous ceux qui sont en train d'aider pour la justice de Zorota. Donc, encore une fois, s'il vous plaît, essayons de penser pour la justice de Zorota. Nestor Niakwelama. Merci beaucoup.